How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. I want to do a video because a couple of the stocks that we've been buying have been blowing up recently, and then one is kind of volatile right now. I want to talk you through the three different stocks that we talked about yesterday that were all pharma stocks, all companies that are pretty high risk. They're very low market cap, but they've been blowing up recently. So I want to walk you through kind of what they do just really shortly in a very short amount of time, and then talk about what I'm doing with the stock, what I've done, how much I am planning on holding on to, and all that kind of stuff. So if you guys don't mind hitting the like button, I really appreciate it. I'm sorry if I look tired. I had just woke up. I posted a ton of videos yesterday, but I saw these stocks really volatile today, and I want to talk about them because I know it could help some people. If you guys don't mind, you can definitely hit subscribe down there too. We're on the road to 75,000 subscribers. And if you guys want to know what I'm buying and selling in real time, I'm up 100% on CHEK, which is a company we just bought yesterday. I am up 300 something percent on BNGO, and then I did not buy the third stock, but I'm looking at it now. So if you guys want to see exactly what I'm buying and selling and join, I believe, 1,800 other Patreon members, you can check out the link down below to Patreon. You get connected to our Discord, and people have been talking about these stocks all week. So definitely check out that if you want to. And if you want 4 free stocks through WeBull, there's a link down there too. The first company is CHEK Cap, and this is one that blew up yesterday. I got a lot of comments on it. A lot of people were talking about it. And this is a very small company, $127 million. Now, I believe, if I remember right, this was a company that was in danger of being delisted from the NASDAQ. Now, it looks like that won't be an issue. What happens is if it falls below $1 for too long on the NASDAQ, then it has a letter that's sent about delisting, so it has to hit over $1 for 10 days in a row. Now, it looks like that should be fine. It looks like that should not be an issue if it stays above that $1 mark. Right now, it's pretty far up. Now, we're up 100%, and I'm not selling. So what this company does is they allow you to swallow this cap here. And again, I have a longer video on it from yesterday. I'll put it up on the end screen. But they allow you to swallow the cap. It goes through your system, and instead of getting a colonoscopy where you have to flush yourself out, go in, and then get, invaded. Instead of that, they put these little sensors on your back, and then they upload it to the cloud. Your doctors can see it anywhere, and then you just pass it. So a lot of people were talking about this yesterday, and today it's blowing up. I mean, again, like I said, I think we were in at $1.20 or $1.30, something like that, and we were in kind of late because it blew up a lot yesterday too. So we are up a good amount, but I'm not selling it. I think that this company still has room to run, and there's still a lot of positive sentiment behind it because we are just exploding upwards. Now, I could see a sell-off, just like with any of these. I could see a massive sell-off, but I'm willing to take the risk, and it's really easy when we're already up 100%. Now, some people are going to ask, is it too late to buy? I think, just like always, this is kind of how I explain it, and I'll get to the 2 other stocks here in a second. This is how I explain it. If you've been waiting this entire time and you knew about it a while ago and you didn't want to buy it, I wouldn't buy it now, because that means that you knew about the company and now you're buying it because it's on the uptrend. However, if you are buying it now just because you didn't know about it, I think that's okay if you're really bullish on it, just because you'll have a higher conviction rate than just seeing it go up 75% and then want to buy it. The next company is BNGO, and this one is very volatile right now. It's being suspended both ways, where it's falling down a lot, it's being suspended. It's going up a lot, it's being suspended. This one is on the downtrend a little bit today, but that makes sense. I mean, we were due for kind of a pullback because we went up 130% yesterday. So we expected this to happen a little bit, I believe. At least I did. I said that in the last couple of videos that it could fall down, but I'm not selling at this point. I'm still up 200% or so, and I'm not selling out. I might sell if it keeps falling down below to maybe 50% up. I don't think that will happen. That would be right around $2 a share for my position, but I don't see that happening. I think there are a lot of positive catalysts going forward, and the reason I would sell if it was up 50%, or why I might consider it, is just because there's so many negative catalysts then, or so many negative feelings, and there's probably a lot of change in market sentiment that it would be tougher for the company in general, because they need to keep their share price high. They need it above $1 because they were also at risk of being delisted, and they really need to dilute shares or have a direct offering of shares at some point soon because they need more cash for their burn rate. So if they start falling down that much, I would be worried, but I'm not planning on selling it unless it falls down dramatically, and I'm okay taking a 50% up just in a few weeks if that's what it comes down to, but I don't think we'll get to that point. I hope we don't. And then the last company is another one that's blowing up today, and that's Jaguar Health. This one is up 53%. I did not buy it. However, I stayed up late to make a video for you guys so that you could know what's happening with Jaguar Health, why people like it. It's kind of a pandemic recovery play, and I'll put up the video on the end screen along with that video on CHEK stock. But this one is kind of a pandemic recovery play because they are talking about selling off one of their subsidiaries to a SPAC, but they also are branching off in their main business. So they're a company that is in the diarrhea space. So you got to take what you can get over the last year, fun-wise, but they're in the diarrhea space, and they are trying to stop diarrhea for people that have different chronic conditions, and what they've done so far, I believe, is HIV and AIDS. They've helped people with that. They're FDA approved, but they're trying to get into other diseases with diarrhea. And I think that they'll be able to expand and get a lot of hype behind them when they expand. They've been increasing revenues a lot, which I'd even hit on yesterday, but they've been expanding revenues or increasing revenues a good amount. Now, with any of these stocks, if you're wondering if it's too late, go back to what I said earlier. If you knew about it and you didn't invest, then it's probably too late for you because you're just investing now because it's up a lot. But if you didn't know about it, if you just got more information and now you feel more comfortable with it, I don't think it's too late if that's the case. So let me know your thoughts on these companies down below. I'd be interested in hearing. I mean, even as I'm talking, JAGX is just continuously going up. Again, I will put up the video on the end screen for CHEK up here and then JAGX down there. And if you guys want to see that BNGO video, I've done several videos on BNGO in the past. I definitely check those out too. Let me know your thoughts on each of these companies, maybe which ones you're most bullish on, and if you want to see the Patreon where I tell everyone exactly what I buy in real time. And people are talking about these penny stocks all the time. They're talking about big stocks. They're talking about investing. They're talking about how to structure a portfolio. They're talking about everything. If you're interested in that, you can check out the link down below to Patreon. Again, if it makes you $10 in the first month, it covers the subscription. And if it makes you a lot more, which I would assume it would, it can pay for a lot more than that. So definitely check that out if you're interested. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for hitting subscribe and the like button. And I will see you in one of these videos. Bye.